Speaker Johnson, Secretary of Defense Hegseth, honorable members of the House and Senate, senior military leaders, French military representatives, Hellfighter descendants, and fellow Hellfighters. It is humbling to be in the presence of descendants of our famed World War I heroes, alongside so many distinguished people and organizations for whom the Hellfighter story means so much. The Harlem Hellfighters' bravery, courage, and resilience in World War I sets an example for the current generation of soldiers to follow. At our armory in Harlem, New York, we endeavor to honor, preserve, and promote their incredible legacy. People hear about the 191 days of frontline combat during World War I more than any other American regiment, never losing an inch of ground or a man to capture, being the first American unit to cross the Rhine into Germany, and the stories of Sergeant Henry Johnson and Lieutenants George Robb and James Reese Europe. But there were almost 4,000 men who served in the regiment during the war. Of these, there were over 1,000 casualties, wounded or killed. All of these men had their own story. Today's Hellfighters honor all of these men to preserve their legacy and example. Thank you for this opportunity to speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Deborah Willett, granddaughter of Harlem Hellfighters, Sergeant Leander Willett.
If you could all just give me a minute, only because I know that my grandfather and the other brave men that fought alongside him never thought that their courage and their exploits would be celebrated in such a revered setting. And I thank all of you for giving them this honor. You know, they sacrificed, and they thought that they were making a difference. And today proves that they did. And we will continue their fight for making America and transforming America into a land and a beacon of hope, peace, and prosperity. Let's not let that out. But someday, I know that I will be able to tell my students that I was there when my grandfather and other men that looked like me was so honored by all of you, and I thank you for that.